Namaste everyone, this is Asquare and welcome to another Town Hall 9 war replay video. And in this video we will be watching some Town Hall 9, some of the best Town Hall 9 war attacks that we had in the recent arranged war against Hired Goons, which is one of the most prominent MLCW clan. In this video we'll be looking at some of the Town Hall 9s that swagged really nice in the beginning, and then we'll see some of the Town Hall 9 attacks that were really well executed. So let the show begin. So for beginning the swag show, we have Neo going on opponent number 11 with a Queen Walk Mass Hog attack strategy. The attack strategy that I think that is growing really fast and is very efficient against these kind of bases which have exposed queen, exposed crossbow, which can be easily taken down by Queen Walk. Also the bases that run Lava Hound CC can be easily countered with this attack strategy. He deployed one of the wizard down at this area at 6 o'clock to make sure that queen goes up towards 9 o'clock direction. The queen's basic role in this attack is to take down the opponent queen, maybe some of the defenses like the crossbows and all, and the opponent CC. If it's a Lava Hound, the queen can deal with it. If it's not a Lava Hound as well, the queen can deal with it anyway. But if it is a Lava Hound, this attack strategy is most efficient, because even if you fail to deal with the CC, the hogs won't be bothered by the Lava Hound anyway. So it's very efficient that way. So he deployed his king to take care of these defenses, I think. And the queen meanwhile is working on the opponent Lava Hound, and there goes a very unethical way of deploying the hog riders, but it is very efficient on this base. We usually do not deploy our hogs in that kind of spammy manner, but this base calls for it because there is a clear-cut funnel set out for the hogs. They will move in a most definite path. They will not move any random in any random direction or will split. They will stay as a pack for the most of the time of the raid. And guys, notice this is the swag attack, so make sure you are seeing as to how much troops and how much of the spells is Neo deploying. So currently he deployed one raid spell and one heal spell. He has so many hogs on the field right now, and there goes the second heal spell. Let me just pause. So you can see down, he still hasn't deployed his CC troops and his third heal spell. Let's see if he'll deploy them. I don't think so, because there is not much of the base that is left. He deployed the poison spell just to make sure that the king does not interfere with the hogs, but it turns out that it was out of the range of the king anyway. So he deployed his CC troops just as a swag. I'm sorry, right there. He deployed his CC troops just as swag, maybe just to take down the king and making sure that he doesn't time fail because of the lack of hogs. And he still has one heal spell in the bag, which he will swag. And that was a very fantastically executed attack as well. I mean, how often do you see a spammy deployment of hogs working really nice? But judging by this base has a clear-cut funnel for the hogs to go in, and hence the deployment. There goes the swag heal spell, and this will do for our first swag attack. Let's see epic 3-spell swag attack from Mr. Mo. So are you ready for the epic swag showcase of this attack done by Mr. Mo on opponent number 18? So he goes in on this base. This is a scouted base, so he knows actually what is in the CC. He goes in on this base with a suicide hero Lalo. So basically he deployed his king and queen to take care of that opponent king, queen, and the one of the air defenses, and to make sure that they create a funnel, a proper path for the balloons to go you will see what he did right there. So he took care of the opponent king and opponent queen, and now the Theo's king is dead, I think. Yeah, he's dead, and now it's up to Mr. Mo's, Mr. Mo is Theo basically, Mr. Mo's queen to take care of that opponent, that one air defense that he wants to take. So what you will see right now is he created that part of the funnel. Let me just pause it. So you can see right there is a difference between these defenses and these defenses now. So the balloons won't stray off from the direction and will go in a particular clockwise manner in which Mr. Mo wants them to go. And there he pops the queen's ability, and as soon as the air defense is down, he will start with his Lalo portion, going heavy on some initial balloons, because yes, that is the main balloons, that is the core balloons that will stay inside. And notice that, guys, we are looking at the swag showcase here. So count the spells and count the troops that he will be deploying. I think he'll be deploying most of his troops, but count the spells in this attack. There goes a huge Tesla farm in that area, but there is a huge bank of balloons going in, and he has enough raid spells to cover them. He still has like 2 heal spells, 1 heal spell, 1 rage spell, and 2 haste spell. What am I saying here? To cover all the space. And I think there are so many balloons. 1 max lava hound. Okay, the lava hound just popped right now, but there are so many balloons on the field right now. Will he deploy the rest of his spells? Yeah, there goes the one of the haste spell, but I don't see any need of deploying the rest remaining 3 heal, rage and haste spells, because obviously the base is taken care of. There is enough amount of cleanup left on the field. He brought enough baby minions and a baby dragon for the cleanup purpose as well. So there goes the swag, guys. There goes a massive 3 spell swag, 1 heal, 1 rage and 1 haste. That is a total of 5 spell space of swag. That is crazy. Out of 10 I think Town Hall 9s have 10 space of spells in total, and there was the 5 spell swag there. I cannot just speak today. That was the most amusing Town Hall 9 war attack. So these two were the Town Hall 9 swag showcase, and now we'll see some of the best Town Hall 9 attacks that were well executed. So I'm not sure as to what is up with my clanmates recently. They're swagging too much. So we'll see this attack. This is a very fantastically executed attack. A cold-blooded lalo. Yeah, I think that he has CC Golem. A cold-blooded lalo, which is very fantastically executed, and it might have a swag. So that is a secret. I'm not sure. I think I have seen the attack once, and I wrote it down as a swag, but I don't think that this attack has a swag. I'm confused right now. Let's see what it is. But there goes the CC Golem. And guys, this is what I wanted to ask. What do you think about CC Golem? Where do you use CC Golem? What are the attack strategies that you use, on which you use the CC Golem? That is what I want to know from you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. So in this attack, Deepak goes in, created his funnel with the wizards, grabbing off that extra buildings, some trash buildings that were not covered with the wizards, just by the wizard, not like there was no need of tanking by Golem. So that was a smart choice there. The queen is not stepping inside the base, and hence he will have a little bit teensy bit of trouble dealing with the CC troops, but he will be just fine. The king and the Golem took out a pretty they served the purpose. They wanted to take down the opponent queen and that crossbow, some defenses, and the opponent CC troops, and they did that. Now it's time for deploying the lava loon portion of this attack. So what he did is he's going counterclockwise direction as the spread of these air defenses. That's pretty neat. I mean, the balloon deployment is pretty neat and on the point. These group of balloons that you will see are the main set of balloons that should be staying at the core, and that is why he will be deploying balloons at each and every corner, so to make sure that this core balloon stays inside the core. And that is what I like to see in an attack. He still has like 1 heal spell and 2 haste spell in this attack left, and I'm not sure the queen is still alive, helping in clean up. Look at these lava pups going with the queen. Queen is barely surviving with any health. Anyway, focusing on the attack, the lava hound is surviving with a little bit of health, and I think it will burst right at the right time. And he still has 1 heal spell left, guys. I think this is a swag. This is another swag, guys. How many swags would you witness in a single war? I mean, I'm supposed to make like 4 Town Hall 9s video, but it's so difficult to select which ones is the best. I mean, I can make a video on each and every Town Hall 9. It's just a matter of time that I have for this YouTube thing. Otherwise, I would have definitely made the entire series, the entire 30-minute episode of showing these guys 3-starring Town Hall 9. So there goes the heal spell swag, and there goes 100% of this attack. The next attack is the well executed one, and I think that it will not have any swag, I promise. So let's see that. So in this attack, Raz Al Ghul is going on opponent number 13 Wildcat with a stoned hobo, and the reason why I'm showing this attack to you is because of this one small detail that Raz Al Ghul took care of, which I really liked, and which you do not see that often. Like people in a stoned hobo, it's a pretty generic attack strategy, and people just know as to you just need to connect 2 compartments, like two jump spell to connect the whole base. That is the basic concept. But this is what makes this attack special, is that you can still manipulate the deployment of your spells. So that is what we'll see in this attack. He still has 1 golem that he has not deployed, 1 golem at the 3 o'clock and 1 golem at the 12 o'clock to make sure the funnel, well wide funnel is created. Huge amount of wizards you take in this army composition. Obviously deployed his queen. The king is yet to be deployed, and there goes the first jump spell. Now when I was first watching this video, I was like, what the hell, man, why did you deploy your jump spell so off? And then after just a second, just after the second of thinking, I realized that if he would have dropped like maybe it around this compartment, he would have linked this crossbow compartment, and his troops would have like fizzled out in all this area and taking down all these high HP buildings, which he did not want. What he wanted is his troops to move along this path, and then he will deploy a second. We'll see where he will deploy the second jump spell, so that like it's not important for you to cover the whole base, as in the whole base covering the core. You can also move your troops along the periphery of the base, like what Ras Al Ghul did in this attack. So he connected this compartment, the outside compartment, with the second jump spell, and that will connect a very huge part of the base, and while leaving these trash builds away from the main kill squad, so that he can get as much value as he can from his kill juice as quickly as he can. So he will deploy, like as you can see, he took out most of the defenses that are dangerous for the hogs just by his kill squad. Here there is just one Tesla farm over there, and these two air defenses and air sweeper mean nothing to the hogs. I love that giant deployment, because whenever you have more than 2-point defenses shooting at the hogs, you can use a single giant to tank for hogs. It is much more efficient than using a single hog. So at the 6 o'clock area is pretty much cleared. He deployed his hog riders at around 2 o'clock his direction in a single line. The queen is still alive, the golem is still alive. See the health of this golem, come on, that is crazy. Oh, his queen died. So yeah, his queen is still alive, sorry, my bad. The hogs are doing the great job. The golem is still tanking. Like, this is insane. You do not see in a stoned hobo a golem this healthy. So that is what I wanted to show in this attack. That is what I like more than a swagged attack. Obviously a swagged attack is way much more better, but I like to see these kind of attacks where all the things are utilized, and all the attacks, all the things that were supposed to go went there. So this was a very well executed attack from Ras Al Ghul, and this is a concluding video, a concluding attack of this video. Let me know if you want to see a part 2 of this video, because I've got some pretty awesome attacks from this war, and yeah, maybe we'll have as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or if you are new. This has been your host Asquare, and I'll see you in my next video.